Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sonic, WWE318, back again for another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for my WWE Survivor Series 2017 prediction video. Yep, it is time for one of the biggest pay-per-view events of the calendar year to come out here upon us here for the Thanksgiving season here for 2017, obviously enough. And before we get started with my predictions, obviously you would already tell that there was no review of TLC. Well, to tell you guys the truth, but by that actually, fun fact out of the way, like I did last time my prediction for TLC, we have actually made it a success that we, all jokes on forward, we did not do it. So there was the joke. The joke was in fact valid for my predictions for TLC. We didn't make my review for it, so that joke was valid. But all jokes aside now, but seriously though, guys, I seriously did have the intention of doing my review for that show. But time just slipped away from me as, you know, stuff had been away, whether it be schoolwork or doing work with my personal, you know, my main channel, obviously. You know, so doing stuff for both school and my main channel got in the way. First priority came first over that review, and overall just time just slipped away from me, you know, just not really getting around to it. But from what I remember from it, it was a show. I mean, it had some moments that could have been considered good by some, but then it was mostly going to be a negative show. And there is an ant on my monitor. Screw you, ant. But anywho's, the ant's heartless, the ant is harmless. So, anywho's, we're going to continue on. Anywho's, guys, now with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to get started with our prediction for the show, shall we? So with this said, let's get this thing on the road, because boy oh boy do we have a show to get to you guys. As the time of recording this video, if my phone would not, if WWE.com would not flipping want to work, excuse me, guys. Okay, I'll be back in a second, guys. Before I get my stuff loaded back up, and I will get the ant off the screen. So I'll be right back.
A few moments later.
Alright, guys, we're back. I got that ant off my monitor screen on my computer, not my computer, my camera, and got WWE.com back to working on my phone after it was messing up for some reason. Blah. Anywho's, all jokes aside, now let's get down to business, shall we? Okie dokie Loki. At the time of recording this video, we are 21 hours, 11 minutes, and 47 seconds away from the pay-per-view event itself. So with this said, let's go on down to the bottom of the card, and let's get the show on the road, shall we? Okie dokie dokie. As we start off the show with the kickoff matchup, which is none other than Enzo Amore and Kalisto. My prediction for this match is for even though this match isn't really kind of, you know, important to me. I could kind of care less about this. But to say the least, if the show was on the actual main show, then I would obviously say Kalisto will win it back. But since it's not gonna be on since it's on the kickoff show instead, I'm gonna go ahead and roll with Enzo Amore to retain, even though people don't find him that good, myself included. But a prediction is a prediction for a match that I just really don't care less about. So, Enzo Amore for the win for the kickoff show. But if Kalisto does win, then good job. But, regardless, enough, my prediction is for Enzo. Okay, moving on. As we move on to the next up matchup, which is The Miz taking on Baron Corbin for a champion-on-champion matchup, with The Miz being Intercontinental Champion and Baron Corbin being the United States Champion. My prediction for this match is that even though I wouldn't be too surprised if Baron Corbin wins this match out of nowhere, but I am going to say The Miz is my prediction. So there you go. Miz is my prediction, but I wouldn't be surprised if Baron Corbin pulls out the win somehow. Alright, moving on next to the first out of the two Survivor Series Tag Team matchup, which is the women's matchup between Raw versus SmackDown. My prediction for this match is for Team Raw to win, with the surviving member being Asuka. Asuka is going to, you know, roll over this match. She's going to be the very last person to be the last woman standing on Raw side of the field, taking out whoever's left on SmackDown to reclaim gloriness for Monday Night Raw. So, but that said, Asuka and Raw for the win for this matchup. Moving on next to the Raw Women's Champion, Alexa Bliss taking on SmackDown Live's Women's Champion, Charlotte Flair, for another champion-on-champion matchup for Raw vs. SmackDown. So, with this said, my prediction for this match, obviously, if you ask me, my prediction for this match is I'm going to go for Alexa Bliss to win this match, but I wouldn't mind, or I wouldn't be too surprised or shocked if Charlotte Flair won. So, there you go. Bliss is my prediction, but I wouldn't mind, or I wouldn't care, or I wouldn't be too surprised if they give the win to Charlotte, since, she just won the title on her show, so, I don't know. Point being, I wouldn't be too surprised or shocked or anything like that if Charlotte Flair did win, but my prediction is for Alexa Bliss. Moving forward, with the Shield taking on the New Day with a 6-man tag team matchup. My prediction for this match is for the Shield to cleanly win this match because the New Day was the men who struck first, who was kind of responsible for this match since Dean Ambrose and Seth Rollins lost their titles to Cesaro and Sheamus. So, in turn, this whole thing turns around to a big old loop that is going to mainly signing for the Shield to win this match. So, the Shield is my prediction for this match, and overall, they're going to win, obviously enough. Like, duh. Anyways, but if the New Day do win, then cool, good job. But because, everyone's eyes are on, yes, this is their eyes. Yes, this is my head and this is my eyeball. No, kidding. But seriously goes, guys, everyone's mindset is for the Shield to win this match since, like I said, the New Day were the ones to first strike, the built for this matchup. But, all eyes are on people for the Shield to win, but if you want to pull a surprise somehow and say, oh wow, that's actually kind of a surprise, there you go, New Day win this match. But, that's to be seen. That is to be seen. So, anywho's, my prediction for this match is for, I was about to say New Day, but no, the Shield. Moving on. The Shield is my prediction over the New Day. As we move on to, speaking of which, the Raw vs. SmackDown Championship matches for tag teams, obviously enough, with The Bar, aka Sheamus and Cesaro, taking on the Usos. With this said, this match is going to be pretty much lit, guys. Usos have been killing it, and I'm pretty certain that also Sheamus and Cesaro are going to not disappoint as well going on against the Usos. So, you might ask yourself, WWE 318, what is your prediction for this match? Well, to tell you the truth, guys, I really don't even know, so just to throw out a prediction, just to throw it out to you guys, my prediction for this match, I'm going to say, well, I'm just going to go ahead and say Cesaro and Sheamus for the win. While I said I don't really have much mindset of a prediction going into this, a logical mindset, or kind of a strong suit thought process of going into this prediction, But, all I can see is that these two teams are going to perform a really swell matchup between one another, and whoever walks out with the W is going to pull out strong with their win. So, with this said, while I wouldn't be too surprised if Usos win, I'm going to give my vote goes towards The Bar. So, with this said, there's my prediction, but obviously enough, if the Usos do pull the win, then obviously a good job. Anywho, these guys are going to pull off a good match. So, anywho, whoever wins is going to be a good mindset for this match. So, let's move on with the final tag team Survivor, tongue twister, with the final Survivor Series tag team matchup, which is the men's 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series matchup between Raw versus SmackDown. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, this thing really, let alone the fact, not only this match, but this whole card stacked up well. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What do I have to say about this prediction? Well, I'm going to say it right here, guys. My prediction for this match is for Team Raw to overall win this matchup. Because there might be multiple reasons why. And they're all kind of looped down to one big reason. Jason Jordan last time, was replaced by Triple H. We all know that. So that could pull responsibility somehow between, but that can have, and that can also cause internal conflict between Kurt Angle and Triple H. So Jason Jordan could probably pull his surprise and kind of pull his stick into there to attempt to ruin Team Raw's chances of winning the match. So I can see that coming. But overall, I do see the other side happening with the fray. Both Raw and SmackDown are going to have their both kind of stuck on kind of shame moments in between the matches between Jason Jordan ruining Team Raw for Triple H and or Kurt Angle, but more likely Triple H, because I don't see Jason Jordan going full on heel just yet. But I would be surprised. I kind of expect it for it to happen. So if they do happen, then cool. But if anything, I'm going to go ahead and say he's going to screw somehow Triple H out of it, or somehow he's going to screw someone out of the way for that. So, but that's the minor thing that's going to happen. So if that does happen, then cool. But that's just a minor prediction. But I also put the main thing prediction right here, and this is the main reason why Team Raw is going to win it. It's because of the ruination of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn are going to try, and they're going to pretty much go over and conquer and take SmackDown Live, their own team, under siege, because they've been doing their stuff on SmackDown Live, being the heels they are. And by the way, side note, Sami Zayn is a heel. With the stuff he's going with, good job. He's been built up really well, and he's doing a swell job as a heel. So Sami Zayn, face or heel, he's always going to get a good big old thumbs up, 2 thumbs up in my book. But anyways, that's a side tangent out of the way. But still, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn have been rocking their stuff, and have been rocking the roles of heels and doing their job on SmackDown Live as a big old thumbs up. And they've been the ones to push aside saying, you guys are not doing the ones to be booked on the show. So what are going to happen? And then they get them on in there and ruin Team SmackDown Live's chances for this matchup to win. So with this said, that is the reasons why I can see why SmackDown Live is going to lose this matchup for Monday Night Raw. So with this said, regardless of what happens, whether Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn ruin SmackDown Live's chances, or possibility of Jason Jordan coming in and potentially ruin Raw's chances of winning somehow, this matchup should be a big old surprise for us all to see, which obviously has the likes of so many superstars such as, Kurt Angle, Triple H, John Cena coming back, just so much, so much in the fray of one big old ball of awesomeness. You got the likes, like I said, you got Angle, you got Triple H, you got Cena, you got Nakamura, you got Randy Orton, Shane McMahon, just so much great people, just so much great stuff going on. This one match alone just kind of blows your mind to see what happens with this matchup. It's kind of hard to say pick one side of SmackDown Live. You got a stacked up roster side of the team. Raw, you too got a stacked up roster on the line of your team. Who to potentially pick? You both got good sides. You both got good superstars. Who do I want to legit root for? But that's what I'm saying. I am the guy who's going to be the one who's going to be in the middle of the battlefield to watch these two men fight, not men, but these two teams fight it out and see what potentially happens with the mindset of both Jason Jordan and Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn having the ideal mindset to potentially ruin both sides of the fray and then the matchup. So, with that said, with this all synopsis plot hole out of the way, with this said, my prediction, obviously enough, like I said before, is for Team Raw to win this match overall to take over SmackDown Live's chances of becoming the overall rulers, both men and women, of Survivor Series 2017. So with this said and done, we're going to move on to the next, and I'm pretty sure, final matchup on the card. Am I assuming? Yep, I am correct. And the very final match on WWE.com's card for Survivor Series is Universal Champion Brock Lesnar taking on AJ Styles for a champion on champion matchup, with the Universal Champion and the WWE Champion facing off to, have a match. Firstly, it was obviously going to be Jinder Mahal versus Brock Lesnar, and then out of nowhere, we have AJ Styles win in the UK to come in and get this big old dream matchup, give it a big old boost of wake-up call, have AJ Styles taking on Brock Lesnar in a matchup here for Survivor Series. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Anywho's, you might ask yourself, my prediction for this match, what is it? What do I think I'm going in this matchup? Of this predictive video. Well, I'm going to say right here, guys, these two are gonna go. I hope and I pray and I do seriously hope WWE lets Brock Lesnar wrestle. Wrestle Lesnar, wrestle. Seriously, do not make this a squash or do not make this like a waste of time. Literally. Let these two men wrestle. You did it with Punk back in not Survivor Series, SummerSlam 2013. They had a matchup, pretty much a good match of the year quality for that year. Why can't Why can't Brock Lesnar and AJ Styles go at it? Please, WWE, let them have a match. That's all I can say for that. But still, my prediction for this match is, even though I would strongly and I would love and I would adore seeing AJ Styles conquer Brock Lesnar, I just don't see it happening because obviously enough, Brock Lesnar is Brock Lesnar, and also the ruining match, the also thought process of going in with possibly the chance of Jinder Mahal coming in to potentially ruin AJ Styles' chances to, defeat Brock Lesnar. So, if that actually does happen, this is what I actually want to see happen to WWE. If you're going to have Jinder Mahal come on out and ruin, AJ Styles winning this matchup, please let Jinder Mahal get teared in half like the dinosaur in Jurassic Park. I think 2, Yeah, 2. Let Brock Lesnar just tear Jinder Mahal apart with an F5 and just trash Jinder Mahal. Please. If you're going to let Jinder Mahal screw on AJ Styles in this match, let Brock Lesnar be the one to just lay him the fuck out and just kill him for tonight. Please and thank you, because if that's going to happen, then thank you, and third of all, thank you. But anywho, with this said and done, ladies and gentlemen, Brock Lesnar is my prediction for this win this match. But if AJ Styles does in fact win this match, then oh my god, big mind blown. Mind blows around the universe, ladies and gentlemen. Mind blows around the universe. All happening at once, seeing AJ Styles get the clean victory of 1, 2, 3 over goddamn Brock Lesnar. Holy shit. Mind blown happening. But anyways, guys, overall, guys, this has pretty much concluded my my Survivor Series 2017 prediction video for you guys. And might I say this? This show started off as just a crummy, just a shady, bragging rights type show with slapping the freaking name Survivor Series onto it and just calling it that, to the very final, month to three last weeks to build up to the show, making it a must-see show, literally. Almost every single match on this card is a legit, logical, and legit attention-getter watching matchup. And that is something that WWE needs to understand. And it's kind of logical mindset saying, oh yeah, NXT's killing it in the ratings. NXT's killing it in the viewership. A lot of people are like NXT. Look at us, guys. We got War Games going on. We got 2 people. We have 2 rings and 2 Hell in Cells. Not Hell in Cells, but actually, yeah, 2 Hell in Cells. We got, or whatever. We got the War Games match going on with 2 rings and 2 cells. Well, lots of people want to watch that shit. How are we gonna compete with that? Well, let's legit be smart and let's legit be who we're supposed to be here in WWE and give people what they want and give a legit good show. Seriously, WWE, this is who you're supposed to be. If you can seriously make your product be like the last 3 weeks before this build, you will be on a road to a more successful life in your career and your company. Seriously, WWE, this is what you need to do. What you're doing on the show, with the build you did for the last 3 weeks, this is what you gotta do to make yourself successful, WWE. This is what you gotta do. So from my heart, from to you guys, I strongly suggest, I hopefully, and I pray, and I do hope that Survivor Series is a swell and a great show to watch, for all of us to watch for our Thanksgiving tradition for this year, so I can come back here to give you guys my legit, and I am going to give you my review. I swear, I will promise you guys, if I do not review the show, I will literally smack my face on camera for you guys for my next video. Maybe not, but still. Point being, I strongly will I'm going to do this video right here, but no. I strongly will review the show for you guys. So, hopefully, when I do come back here on camera to give you guys my overall thoughts on this show, I hope it's going to be a swell, positive show. Maybe, sure, if it's not 2 thumbs up, at least a 1 thumb up show. At least make it a legit, watchable, a legit, decent show. Because you got your shit on the road, WWE. You got your watchable, legit built here. You got me hyped. You got everyone else hyped for the show. Deliver, WWE, is all I can say, is deliver. You got us hyped, now deliver your package, and give us a swell and way past cool show. That's all I can say, WWE, all I can say. So with the said, ladies and gentlemen, I am losing my voice talking about how much I'm hyped for the show, and I'm going to get the heck out of here, so I'll see you guys then for my Survivor Series 2017 review. So with the said, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video with some funny kind of side moments along the way, but I can't stress enough, guys. Survivor Series 2017 looks to be a swell, way past coolest show to watch, and I cannot wait to see it for myself and give you my thoughts for my review coming up soon after the show goes off the air sometime this upcoming week for Thanksgiving. This Thanksgiving week, obviously enough. So with this said, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching. And if I do not get my review before Thanksgiving, I want to say happy holidays and happy Thanksgiving for you all. Hope you had a good time with your friends and loved ones celebrating the holiday for Thanksgiving. And I cannot stress enough, guys. I can't stress enough. Survivor Series looks to be a way past cool show, and I cannot wait to watch it. So with the said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Senator 18, and I'll sign out. Peace, ladies and gentlemen.